Hi, my name is Jérémy Serror. I am the Director of the Official Languages and Bilingualism Institute, and it gives me great pleasure to tell you a little bit about how you can improve and broaden your language skills in French and English at the University of Ottawa. If you are here at the University of Ottawa, I'm hoping it's partly because you are interested in second languages and imagine possibly one day working and living in a bilingual context, because if you are, you're in the right space. Not only is this the largest bilingual French and English university in the world, it is also home to the Official Languages and Bilingualism Institute at the Faculty of Arts. This unique unit brings together a range of undergraduate courses, graduate studies, researchers, and language assessment specialists, which build on almost 50 years of commitment and expertise to promoting excellence in language education and language research. Here you'll find highly qualified teachers, small classes, and versatile programs whose objectives are to help you learn to use the language, not only to pass a test, but actually to do interesting and authentic things in community-based contexts. We know that most people don't come to the university exclusively to study a language, but we do offer the possibility to add a language learning component to almost any program. The popular combination is to add either a minor or a major to a program of study. So over 4 years, you would complete 40 courses or 120 credits, and if you take 14 ESL courses or 14 FSL courses, you can then essentially have a diploma that will give you, for example, a BA in second language teaching if you want to become a teacher, with a major in French as a second language if you are, for example, planning to be a French teacher, but French is not your first spoken language and you wanted to improve and advance your bilingualisms before you get into the classroom. The minors offer the same possibility of combining a language learning component to your programs with any other programs on campus, actually, except that in this case, the number of courses required for that to appear in your diploma is a little bit smaller with only 10 courses. But in this case, we have a minor and advanced minor, and if you're wondering what the difference is, it's more about the level at which you start at. If you're truly a beginner, you'll probably be referenced to the minor. If you're a little bit stronger, then we will recommend the advanced minor. And if you don't have a lot of room in your program, but would still like some kind of official recognition of the work you might want to do at the university to improve your languages, I'll invite you to consider a micro-program. If you take any 4 courses, 4 language courses, 4 ESL courses, 4 FSL courses, you can complete a micro-program which then gets added to your university transcript, and it's something that you can then show to potential employers when you go out on the job market to sort of validate your bilingualism. You will find ultimately a full range of ESL and FSL courses to address your needs. We have everything from the very, very beginner courses to something more advanced where we are looking at how language interacts with the workplace, for example, or how you can bend the rules and go a little bit beyond the simple grammar when you do advanced level writing, and essentially how to do presentations, for example, in academic and professional contexts. I'll invite you to check out the full range of courses by looking at this link. To help support you as you go through your studies, you'll find a wide range of resources and individuals in and out of the classroom. And here I'll just mention the Julien Couture Resource Center, which is a little treasure house of resources from the traditional just being a space on campus where you can come and study and meet others who are interested in learning languages, but also a treasure house of software, exercise books, movies, magazines, individuals that offer conversation workshops, and state-of-the-art virtual tools like the app, the Linguistic Risk-Taking Passport, that allow your language learning to reach the next level. To register, the process is fairly simple. You can add an FSL or ESL program, major, minor, or micro program, online or in person. The very first time you do that, though, you will receive an email which will send you to an online placement test. The language test is really important to complete because it'll give us a chance to make sure you're in the right class at the right level. So complete the test, you get your results, we'll confirm the skill level and path of study being taken, and then you're on your way. The online course registration is available, but you can also go to the OLB reception. So at 70 Laurier Avenue East in the Hamlin building, on the first floor, there are reception areas with real human beings that can help you go through these steps. So I hope this helps answer some questions and will pique your curiosity in terms of exploring what you can do to reach the highest levels of bilingualism here at the University of Ottawa. If you have questions, please feel free to email us or visit our website. Thank you very much. Merci.